We only have a couple of days left to claim your Axo tokens through their airdrop process. So if you staked in their ISPO almost 2 years ago, you can go through this process and claim your tokens, and you have to do it as soon as possible because time is running out. I'm not kidding there. There's a few days that it requires to verify your identity. Yes, there is a KYC process behind this, and you need to do it now before that time runs out, and you won't be able to claim your Axo tokens before the launch of the platform. Let's get into this. So recently, over the last 10 or so days, the team from Axo have been putting out these posts reminding people that they need to claim their Axo tokens as soon as possible. Now, this article here goes through the whole process of how to claim your Axo tokens from the Axo Vault itself. Now, they did have a post earlier in the year where it goes through why they decided to not take the Axo tokens and airdrop them all back to you, and now you have to go through this process of KYCing to actually claim your tokens that you delegated for. So if you stake to their stake pool, you would have received back all of that ADA, and they did write up a blog post about this as well, going through why they decided to put the ADA back into your wallet. And it all came down to the regulators' unclear guidance regarding the treatment of income generated from the stake pool. So they're taking a very cautious approach in regards to that ADA that they received. Now, anyone that delegated can still get those tokens, but they have to go through that KYC process. The process is very easy. You just go to their Axo Vault, connect your wallet, and then go through the step-by-step process of connecting your wallets, verifying your identity, and so forth. All the instructions are on their blog post here. It's a very long and detailed one, but please just step through it one step at a time, and you'll be able to go through, verify yourself, and be able to claim your tokens. Really quick, really easy process, and if you do want them and are willing to give up your identity details for this, you'll be able to claim those tokens. Now, I did look into the company that is doing their KYC process. You can see here Sum and Substance Ltd in the UK, SumSub, are doing their KYC. This is their website if you want to check them out and see who you're giving your identity to. They do work for a lot of companies in the crypto space, including Binance, Gate.io, Bybit, and a few other familiar names that you probably recognize there. I did also have a look at some of the reviews. It's always good to gather those third-party reviews and see what other people are saying in the space. So here you can see on Trustpilot, reviews aren't too great, but going down on these other platforms around here, there are fairly good reviews, 4.4. They're all in the 4s and higher. So it's always good to have a look at some of the reviews that go through the platforms out there and see what exactly is going on and what the users' issues are. But it seems pretty straightforward here. Most of the issues come down to how the platform is being used or being rejected for whatever reasons on their platform. So what I'm mainly looking for there, if any of my data was actually leaked, and it doesn't seem like it has been, which is a really good indicator. Now, this is a bit that I want to highlight. The process of the KYC could take up to 48 hours. And at this point in time, the original post here was posted on the 18th of November. The current time now is the 20th for me. So I only have 3 days left, so I might make it in regards to claiming these tokens myself. And if you are watching this video right now, you still might be able to claim and get yourself verified through SumSub. But if you do it any later, you may not be able to. Now, also in the claiming process, it's important to note that you will need to send 35 ADA to be able to claim this. 32 is required to create the scripts where your Axo tokens will be deposited. Now, the last bit here, which is fairly important to mention, is that it's necessary to claim the tokens at least 2 weeks prior to the launch of the Axo platform. Now, this article was written earlier this year, and now that they're mentioning that the claiming process is ending in 3 days, I suspect that in another 2 weeks after that, we'll be seeing the Axo platform launch. And that is putting my calendar for predicted launch date around the 7th or the 8th of December, if I am correct. And that'd be really exciting to see a brand new Cardano platform of this caliber, of this size, launching before the end of the year. So my predictions are on the 7th of December. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below and let me know when you think Axo is going to launch. My prediction is the 7th. Love to see what you guys all think. Now, all the vesting scripts will be simultaneously locked before the launch for security purposes, and any unclaimed at the launch will be forfeited. So if you really don't want those tokens, you will miss out and they will be returned to the protocol treasury. Now, the vesting schedule for the tokens is 12 months from after the launch date, and then you have an additional 6 months to withdraw those particular tokens. You can have a look at the tokenomics on their website. You can see all the details here. We have 42 million Axo tokens. 20% is going to the development team, 5% annually over a 4-year term. So they've got quite a long vesting period of that 4 years. Then we have the treasury, which makes up 25%, 45% platform rewards, 5% early adopters for the airdrop. That's what we're looking at the moment. And then 5% to a private sale as well. Now, it's good to see that nice graph there to see the token distribution, so we can see exactly how the tokens are distributed across the number of years. Now, if we have a look at this article here, 20% of the Axo tokens will be available immediately upon launch of the platform itself. So on launch, claim those tokens as soon as you can. After that, 80% of the tokens will be locked into a smart contract vested over that year. And here we can see from this example that the vesting schedule is linear over the course of the rest of the year. So you can claim, it appears that you do earn the tokens on a daily basis, but you probably might want to be claiming them on a monthly basis so that you're not paying for so many transaction fees on the protocol to get those tokens. Now, for anyone interested, I will put all the links to those articles in the show notes for you. Like I said, there isn't much time to go through and claim these tokens. If you haven't gone through the KYC process, it will take some time. So if you're seeing this video, you have not claimed, please go claim your tokens as soon as possible, especially if you do want them at the launch time of the DEX itself. That's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, thumbs up, click subscribe, click that notification bell. It's the best thing you do to help the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.
Yeah, gotta do it like that. You've been listening to the Learn Cardano.